How you this hit that ceiling ain't rip? Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid? You ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. Dean Popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all I net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Bear. Allie LaForce out. Reporter tonight. You take a look at the Bucks. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, this is going to be a high-scoring affair.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
On the court is your squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo up top. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
With the crossover, basket counts. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket.
Well, that's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lillard outside. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Adebayo.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Doncic defending.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Doncic. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Marion misses. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. The kick out to Kuzma. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Bucks substitution.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Buries it from 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Here's Marion. Off target with the 3. Now the Bucks with it. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Knicks trail by 11. Doncic right side. Outside Anunoby. Lillard pulls down the board.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Stolen by Anunoby.
Quick thinking on the defensive end from Anunoby. Once he gets that steal, he is off to the races.
Here's Marley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Black. Outside Robinson. Pass to Black. outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. That's tipped. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
14.
Milwaukee leading by 8. For 3, here's Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Black. No good. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Lillard with 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending.
16.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break style.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best six-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Here's Black. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. New York shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Junior. That's his first personal.
And that one misses. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I could stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Knocks down the triple.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Outside McBride. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And here's Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And the bucket is good.
Great look, courtesy of Bachua.
The Bucks leading by 10.
20.
It's deflected. Here's Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 13.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. It's Beal on the wing. No points yet. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center? If
you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
To the left side wing. Adebayo from long range. It's hauled in by Beal. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Kuzma. Can't hit from in close. And here's New York now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Beal. That one's wide left.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Count it.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And it's Beal with the ball for the Bucks. And it's New York with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
New York shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Milwaukee in the lead. The crossover. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Bucks, 22.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. McBride with it. Pass to Black. Back to McBride. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Bridges, left side. Looking to win the run. And it's good. 2 points. Bridges has got his first bucket of the night.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Oh, that's the feed, the jam, Giannis.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw good, Lillard. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Achiuwa for 3. Nails it from 3. Achiuwa's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
How about the quick shot from Achiuwa, not giving the D any time to react.
Pass to Trent. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Pass to Black, who is stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Robinson. Rebounded by Lopez.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Pass to Robinson. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. New York, no good that time either.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And he nails the third. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
To the floor for your New York Knicks.
Knicks trail by 10.
DeLon Wright.
Outside McBride. Pass to Tucker. The 3 is up. No good that time. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Outside Robinson. Outside McBride. Back to Robinson. 2 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break up 12. Their defensive.
44.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Milwaukee leading by 12. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, the body control of Giannis.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Crafty move. Antetokounmpo. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Goes back up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And really over the last couple years, Bam getting more comfortable in that mid-range. We're seeing the results of his hard work pay off.
To the right side. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And Bridges so accurate from downtown, especially out of the corners.
Deflected.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Pass to Marion. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And he lobs it up. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's Doncic. And here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Milwaukee leading by 10. Knocked loose. Antetokounmpo with it. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Doncic. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
1:22 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Sinks the tray.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
Antetokounmpo. Bam.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid. It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
With the second effort. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Bridges, right side. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up